The player I've talked about the most on this channel is easily Anthony Edwards, and for good reason as well. Simply put, he's incredible. He's extremely talented, athletic, and physically gifted, and he's raised my expectations for what I think he can be at his best so many times, going from a potential all-star entering the league to a potential all-NBA level player after seeing the second half of his rookie season, to a potential superstar after watching what he did in the playoffs this past season. As long as Anthony Edwards keeps on being the amazing player that he is, I'm going to keep making videos about him. And I don't think the NBA is ready for what he's about to do this upcoming season. One thing that anyone who watches Anthony Edwards can immediately point out is just how physically gifted he is at such a young age. Ever since he reclassified up to the 2019 high school class, he's been among the youngest and most physically gifted basketball players in his age group. At 6'4", 225 pounds with a 6'9" wingspan, Ant isn't just the most physically gifted shooting guard for his age group, he might be the most physically gifted guard in the world. And it's not a hot take to say that he's one of the most physically gifted two guards the game of basketball has ever seen. He's strong, but he's also very quick. He can jump out of the gym. He has good body control as well. It's not just about the dunks, even the dunks are incredible. He's the perfect athletic guard in a sense due to his combination of speed, strength, and jumping ability. But it's also clearly about more with Anthony Edwards. There is not a shot in basketball that Anthony Edwards cannot hit from any spot within the half court. He can create his own shot off the dribble. He leverages his slashing threat pretty well to open up his ability as a pull-up shooter, and his handle expands his scoring bag. Now, that's not to say that he's elite in all spots of the floor as a scorer. There are areas where he's more efficient than others. I would like to see him improve his mid-range game. That's an area that I think can take his game to new heights and really help his production. But I don't think it's about his capability or incapability to hit shots. Any shot area that Ant isn't efficient in is more about consistency than ability, in my opinion. When I watch the tape, it's clear to me that Ant isn't somebody that can't hit those shots, but the consistency just isn't there due to poor shot selection. Shot selection has and always will be the biggest factor in Anthony Edwards' efficiency. The improvements Ant made from his rookie year to year 2 efficiency-wise are a sign to me that he is improving in this area, and the tape backs this up as well. But he still does need to improve his shot selection. But it's not alarming to me. It's very natural progression-wise compared to other young stars in basketball. And I have confidence that it will work itself out just based off the trends that I've seen with Anthony Edwards from year 1 to year 2. And expecting a player to improve on his skill completely when they're this young and only play 2 NBA seasons is pretty unreasonable anyways. That's not how this works when you really think about it. Anthony Edwards' scoring profile being as good as it is, with the promising improvements in the areas he needs to work on, is what matters most to me. Ant is also a player who can be unstoppable as a slasher. His first step, strength, vertical combo is unheard of, matched by only the best ever do it. He's physical and unstoppable going downhill. Not many players can match his physicality. Not many players can match his speed and quickness. And the list of players that can match both is very small. I sometimes wish he would leverage his ability more and make it a focal point of his offense. I mentioned earlier that he does leverage his threat as a slasher, but I don't think it's the focal point of his offense. I think he focuses most on creating shots off the dribble as a jump shooter and uses the slashing to play off of it. At least that's how I see it. Feel free to disagree if you want. We all can see the game in many different ways, so it is what it is. But I feel like if Ant focused more on his unstoppable gifts as a slasher more and used his shot creating as a tool to work off of that instead of the reverse, it could make him even more effective. Which says a lot because he's already a star level player despite not doing that. Also, I think this could open up more opportunities for him to draw contact and get to the line more. That's the biggest area that I want to see him improve on. He has all the tools to be a high free throw attempt guy, but he just isn't right now. I think making the physical tools and slashing the centerpiece of his offense could help in this area, and free throw attempt rate going up will make him even more productive, which is scary because he's already a very productive player. When it comes to passing, it's not an area I find myself having too much to say about. His struggles as a passer are ones to be expected from a scoring guard, especially this early on in their career, but I also think he's progressed in this area as well. I think he's going to be a solid passer, not a great one, but being solid to good is all he needs to be, considering his scoring ability. He doesn't need to be a Trae Young or Luka Doncic level passer. He can be unstoppable as a scorer from both a skill set and physical perspective, and really just being an average passer that knows enough about his scoring gravity to find open players will be enough. The biggest reason I believe in Anthony Edwards becoming a superstar is just the amount of things you can't teach that he has. You can't teach his natural talent as a shot creator, you can't teach the physical gifts that he has, you can't teach athleticism like this. And most importantly, you can't teach the confidence and wiring that Anthony Edwards has. It's one thing to be talented. We have seen many talented NBA players. That's obvious because it's the best league in the world. You have to be talented to play in it. But the confidence that Anthony Edwards has is something that's rare. He believes he's the best, he carries himself like he's the best, and he backs it up on the court. When you combine a player that's insanely talented with gifts that you can't teach, and has the confidence and wiring to be the best, you bet on that player being great. All signs point towards Anthony Edwards being a superstar. His talent, his confidence, and the improvements he's made as a player, he has gotten significantly better from the time he was drafted to now. He had the most frustrating first overall pick tape I've ever seen at Georgia due to his shot selection, settling for jumpers, and the team around him wasn't great as well. But he's improved year after year. And so it'd be why you don't bet against talent like this. I'm not the only one who sees it with Anthony Edwards. Other content creators see it, sports analysts see it, fans see it, coaches see it, his peers see it, and of course, Anthony Edwards himself sees it. And he sees it the most out of anyone on the planet, and that's the reason why I believe, on top of his talent, he is going to destroy basketball for years to come. But that's the end of this video. If you made it to this point, thank you so much. Again, haven't already, like, subscribe, hit notification bell, notified whenever I release a video. Liking and subscribing are the best ways you can help and support this channel. So if you like basketball content and you want to see more content from me, doing both of those things if you haven't already will be a big help to me. You can check out other work that I do, a video where I make long form videos about anime and cartoons. I'll link that channel in the description below and pin comment if you want to see what I'm like outside of basketball. And I'll put up 2 videos up here about that channel, not about, they're from that channel. I'm stumbling my words, sorry. 2 videos that are from that channel over here, 1 video from this channel. You can click the icon in the middle to subscribe if you haven't already, or check out other videos. With that being said, have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.